DisarmedFlipper Plays What Remains of Edith Finch. Brand new game I have no idea about. I literally saw it, saw a couple of pictures and thought this could be weird and funny. Let's give it a go and head straight in. Okay, right, can I move? Just about. Oh, okay, right. Need a book. Okay,
a lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Best place to start. Okay, I can move now. Okay. All right.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Well, yeah.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Apologies.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Okay, is there a button to open it? Oh, okay. No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Alright then, good to know, good to know.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Selfish?
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Up, down, up, down, up. You know what? Up. We go up. Now we go down.
I haven't driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Where? Where are these hoof prints? Come back, I want to eat you. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum, dear. Damn. Right,
the truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
What kind of house is that? Kind of resembles,
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Howl's Moving Castle. That's the one. If you guys haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. Absolutely amazing film. It is literally a house that moves about. And it is a mix and match house. Obviously this one doesn't move about, or it might.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Alright, are you actually gonna keep walking there, love? Thank you.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
And what were they?
I was afraid of the house.
Oh, okay. Why are you walking so slowly?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Nah, that would be too easy. Let's have a look in the letterbox. Peekaboo!
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Yes, I've been waiting for you. Why are you walking so slow? Come on. Backwards. You walk quicker that way. Into the doggy door. Oh, okay. I was only kidding. Let's do it.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Anything in here of value? Nope. Oh, light switch.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Of course it was. Why else would I think any
For the
different?
first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Oh, okay. I was close.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
One. So we have Edith, Dawn, Edie, Lewis. Lewis looks like a hippie. Let's have a little look.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
What are you complaining about? Chinese is awesome.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Alright, fair enough. I can see how you got sick of that. What is around here?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Barbara. This is Barbara's music. Let us listen to Barbara's music.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara,
Barbara.
along with the rest of the house.
Great-Grandpa Sven built the house. Which part? The rest of it, clearly, but, you know. Oh, there's a people.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Well, that's a bit messed up. What about a graveyard?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton Finch. Okay, we will go upstairs. However, we're going to have a little look downstairs first. Ooh!
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
How dare she tell us to stay out of the basement in our own home? How dare she? Oh, let's have a little look around here. Anything? Anything of interest?
Even
or
the fireplace
value?
had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh, that's the original house. Okay then. Anything? No? Okay, what about...
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Welcome home.
My
Why,
mom was the
thanks.
only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
How dare she?
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Let's back to the kitchen. Alright then. Time to head upstairs. Ah! Well, that's what happens when you press that button then. Okay, can we use the... Oh man, I wanted to use the stair lift.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Pervert. Okay, that base is a bit creepy. We'll get to that in a second. Let's have a little look. Oh. Okay, so the words went into this door here, which says Calvin, 1950 to 1961. Let's have a little look-see, shall we?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh. Well, that'll send him insane. Gregory, 1976 to 1977. What have you been hiding in your room, Gregory?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Gregory, do you have something to tell us? Pink Fluffy. And what year? 1976 to 1977. Oh, Gregory, you dark horse. That is some okay then. Sven Hofstadt Finch and Edie. 1915 to 1964 and 1917 to 2010. Let's have a little look. What's in there?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Alright then. Cool story, bro. Needs more dinosaurs. Oh.
Whenever people ask me about my family,
Oh, that's
the
Barbara.
first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh, I thought she was an elderly lady. Meh. Barbara. Barbara.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin father. All hail Odin father. We are not worthy, Odin father. Avert thine eyes. Barbara's room, 1944 to 1960. Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years. Until America grew out of it.
That at the back, that's a cutout. That's a creepy cutout, that's what that is. Okay. Do we... What is up here?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Well, how selfish of she. What if we wanted to go up there, like we do? Alright then. Oh. Well, we'll get to that in a second. What's Molly, 1937 to 1947. Alright then.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with. If she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, because dying in 1947 will stop you from being friends.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Great Uncle Walter. Water. Haha, fun pun. What's this? It's a
He
book.
always told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Surely the key doesn't actually just unlock a book. And it does! Wow. What's so special about this book then? Let's have a look.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Okay.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Let's go in.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Kitty cat.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Okay then. Okay, let's open up this then.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Isn't this that Molly's
Just like
room?
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Yeah. This is Molly's room. How did we end up in Molly's room?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, this is Molly's
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Okay. Ah. Let's read Molly's diary, shall we?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon,
Wait, what?
but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Excuse you?
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh, we're playing from Molly's perspective now. Okay, pumpkin?
My
Eat the
Halloween
pumpkin?
candy was all gone.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, maybe Mum will let us
Mom,
out.
can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
But I'm hungry! Let me out! Let me out! Ah. Hit you. With kindness.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh God. Why would you do this? Well, because you're hungry, you said so yourself. Let's open what's in the bathroom to... What?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, those berries. They're probably plastic, girl. Okay, what?
I kept
Toothpaste.
eating and
All right.
eating.
That... Okay, maybe that's not toothpaste. Oh God. Is there anything in the toilet you can eat? No, damn it. I hear a bird.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Is that a minion in there? No, it's the house. Can I eat the fish?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Fine.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Okay. So what are we gonna do now? Girl, you're gonna fall out of that window in a second. I thought you're a cat?
I was a cat.
Wait, what? Okay, I guess we've got to try and get the bird now.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come back here, buddy. I will eat you.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Maybe that's because they're not... They're mannequins! Fine. Jump. Jump. Up. Round. There's that birdie. Jump.
I jumped and I almost got her.
So close. Uh-oh.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Yeah, but
All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
you promised Dad you wouldn't climb it anymore, but I'm sure that promise doesn't happen if you, I don't know,
I
change
gobbled her up.
species. Wait. Okay,
And suddenly, I was an owl.
wait, what?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Because that makes sense. This game is messed up.
Rabbits.
Where? Clearly you want me to eat it. Follow the sound. That. And down we go. Okay. Oh, are we going to view this?
Looking up
Okay.
and seeing mine through my talons. I
I'm
swallowed him
fairly
up,
certain.
and I didn't chew one bit.
Fairly certain that's
Then
how it
I flew off
happens.
to find
But,
something
you know,
bigger.
bigger. What? Well, plenty of things bigger than a rabbit, but what's bigger than a rabbit that this game is going to portray, considering everything's messed
A
up with it?
mama rabbit.
Oh, mama rabbit. Okay. Down we go. And up we go.
She was almost too big to carry.
Alright.
I started
you still
choking,
managed.
but I couldn't stop eating.
That's not healthy.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the? What is going on with this game? Okay then. Down again. Down again. Okay.
I rolled off the
That
cliff
was
and
close.
into the ocean.
Okay.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
What is that? What are we chasing? So I've seen plenty of things.
I wanted
that?
fat, juicy seals.
Oh, come on. I like seals. That's not fair. Oh,
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
it's not fair. I like seals. Alright, let's just get this over with. Okay. She glitched through the frickin' floor. She'll be around here somewhere. Where? Ah. Nothing personal. As much as I like seals, I just want to get this bit over and done with onto the next bit. Oh, wait. Come back here.
Grabbed
There we
up
go.
tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the? What am I now? Some sort of...
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm a purple people eater. Move, bucket. The purple people eater needs people.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
So how do I eat these people? Oh, okay, like that. So now it's up. Ready up here?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? Kick him in the goodies.
Belly with a rust. Belly with a rust.
Passenger, I was still hungry.
What's gonna do now?
I smelled something new, something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
An old pipe. The sewers. Well, hold your breath, hold your nose, we're going into the sewers. Yep, we're going up. And around and out. We're out of a toilet. Okay, so we're in somebody's house.
I got closer and closer.
Hang on a second. Molly. What's going on? We're back in here. Alright then. Okay.
All of my stomach started growling.
So, hang on a second.
That was me again.
What?
I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear
Alright.
anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Girl, you need to see a psychiatrist. You're messed up, girl. Alright then.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Well, Edie's just about as messed up as Molly then. Out we go. We're gonna turn into a cat as well. No, we're gonna walk across.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I wonder why. Here we go.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Well, yeah.
She could have, but she didn't.
So that is creepy. Okay.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
So I am Edith Jr. Right, okay.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Shrine sketches.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Well, that's
The
creepy
room is like a
too.
museum.
Oh. Oh, am I going to play from her
For
perspective
500
now?
years, the
Yes.
Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
Wait, hang on a second. Put it back.
On
Next.
January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
So many things wrong with that, but okay, let's just
But
progress.
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Will you stop putting it down? I don't care if you don't want to read.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Orcas.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
I'm not surprised.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
And that's it. Alright then.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yes. You could say that. Where to go now? Where to go now? What to do? There's a door.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pretty big trace.
Do you think? Does the key unlock that now as well? There's a secret in this bathroom. Oh, it does. And let's have a little look.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Alright then. Oh. Well, let's go in then, I suppose. Oof. Calvin Finch. Alright. Born April 25th, 1950? Died September 23rd, 1951. We'll go down there in a second.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Now we're going down there. Milton. Move the chair. Huh. This is the one with the dead brothers room. Okay then.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin,
Just drop
and that
it
he never talked about
to
him.
the command center. This is the command
I guess
center.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, I'm going to put that on to become Calvin. No, I'm going to read a note from Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother
Oh,
by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I'm going to... What is wrong with my foot?
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Okay, so we're just swinging now, apparently.
At Barbara's funeral, he swore
Barbara.
he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Nuh-uh.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, we're going to turn into another animal.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, he's trying to go round and round. Oh, I
Maybe
see.
if I hadn't
Evil
said
one.
that. Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Right.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Go! We're getting
That's what
there.
I want to remember about my brother.
Go! Yay!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh. I don't know how to feel about that one. I genuinely don't.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yes, so do we all.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Alright then, let's push these caterpillars in. And open that, and lift. Oh, look at that. Another. Oh, it did say. All these rooms were
The
secrets.
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd
Either
obviously
that
been
or
built
you
for smaller
were-
hands and bellies.
Let's have a little look. Okay, no, that leads out into the hallway. Okay. Oh, we're in Barbara's room.
Growing up,
Barbara.
I always
That's
thought
what
of Barbara
I
as a
saw.
child star.
That's creepy. Dreadful Stories. Guest starring
Of
Barbara.
all the stories
Finch.
people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired. Okay.
With another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now
All right,
at
then.
16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear God.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
Yeah.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Ooh, ouch.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Uh-oh.
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also,
Not
I
allowed in the
loved your
basement,
delivery on that.
though.
Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Scream.
She reached for the music box.
Is this me? Oh, this is me. And keep
Until she
turning.
found the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Well, it's not. I can hear the music box. This is moving as well. Oh god, horror music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Haha! We are gonna cause some havoc. Before we do anything else, can we hit? Jazz, move. Wood, move. Boxes, move. The door open. What is
The
that?
gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
You look creepy. So do you. Alright, fine, we'll go this way then. Check the bag! Where are we going now? Oh. This way.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Okay.
Oh dear!
Oh dear! It's him!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb,
Whoops.
relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, it didn't work, and I
I'm
hit
not
you with your
scared,
crutch.
Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
His crutch.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
Well, he probably is. Let's have a look. There is no stair left. Okay, no, Walter's room is around here, I believe. Yes.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
There's a hook for a
Barb
hand.
returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Get away!
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Yeah, there it is. I remember.
She played her part beautifully.
Into Molly's. And then out the window, I'm guessing.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Does that mean I've got to go back? Oh, we have to go out this way.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Hit him.
What? He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Go down and hit him again. What? I'm gonna get down there and he's gone, aren't I? Yep.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I open the door and get stabbed in the back.
At the door, she heard whispering.
Trick or treat.
It was coming from inside the house.
Wait, what? Surprise party,
Oh
maybe?
dear.
Or not? Oh, okay.
The monsters had come to surprise her. Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Okay.
And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl.
Okay.
She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And
Wonder
little
why.
Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, for God's sake. Well, at least now I know how to get
Edie
into
told
the
me all
basement.
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment if you liked it. Let me know. And subscribe, like, all that razzmatazz. And I shall see you guys in the next one. See ya!